And welcome to the Redraft Show, episode 213. The final countdown. I'm your host, Bobcat. This is my co-host,
Good. I'm rocking the old tank top in honor of Anthony Servino. Seeing this is the last regular season show. He passed away earlier this year, and
yep,
he
rest in
used to
peace.
work
I remember you.
Face Off.
Yep, remember when you were talking about him?
Doing the tank top for him. But we got a great slate of games today.
Ooh,
I love it. I love some of these games though, like the Bengals Bills. That's interesting.
Can I say what I said last year and what I said off the podcast before we had a podcast? NFL, stop giving them buys this late. It doesn't do anybody any good. You're hurting fantasy football, which is a huge amount of like people like me who didn't watch football then got into football because of fantasy. Like, listen, I know I'm in the minority when it comes to that, but
definitely,
dude, stop making them go a whole season and get all banged up and then be like, by the way, a couple weeks before the playoffs, if you make it, you get to have a bye. And it's like, bro, I mean, I'm sure the teams love it when they're like the Patriots are right now, where they're like, their record's so good. But like some of these teams are banged up and it's like, hey man, we probably could have used the rest 3-4 weeks ago.
But there's like some good divisional matchups and playoff implications for today.
Yes. Oh, do you have any leagues that have 2-week championships where they start?
Don't even get me started.
And then you have a bunch of people on bye.
I got my most expensive league. Okay. I'm in the playoffs. And there's only 4 teams in the playoffs, but it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This guy has Aubrey go off. And I got Javonte Williams and Lamb. And Lamb got hurt, and he looked like he was going to have like a monster, like 40-point game.
Yeah, he did well, but
going down, I was like, Jesus. Yeah, he had 18 points at the half, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Yeah.
I was looking at a good game, and now it's I got no Drake May, no Tet McMillan. I'm like, oh. But it's a 2-week playoff, and it sucks that I'm going to be behind the 8 ball already going into the next week when I get Drake May back.
Yeah, and you know that, like, I have one of those situations where my most expensive league is also a 2-week championship, so the playoffs started this week, but I secured the week 1 bye weeks ago, and I was very adamant about, like, I need this bye because I have Christian McCaffrey and Tet, and I couldn't go 2-3 guys going on.
Yeah, the thing that sucks is there's no freaking buys, and there's only 4 playoffs teams out of the 10. So no matter what, you go right into it.
Okay, well, at least that happened so that you didn't get eliminated this week for not having those guys. If I had not secured the bye, there's a chance I would have had a great record just to get eliminated the first week, all because I didn't have 2 of my guys.
Well, I'm pretty sure I would have had the bye. I'm pretty sure I came in second.
Hell yeah. I'm that was the league that I have 1 loss in.
Yeah.
It's the week that Dak and Pickens had the week off.
I have the most points in the league.
Yep.
And I'm probably going to steal. What up? I'm probably going to lose.
Oh, man.
And I'm not happy about it.
That's rough. It's always tough.
Because I'm going against the guy, again, who always prepares for the playoffs very well, like always looks to see the playoff matchups. So he's ready. And I'm behind the 8 ball already because I have no May, no McMillan.
That's always tough when you know you're behind the 8 ball. Like, you have a chance, so you like can't fully resign hope. So you got to keep like trying to like be positive.
Yeah, because I'm hoping next week I blow them out by like 40. You know what I mean? But that's like that's where I'm at right now.
Anytime you guys see the podcast in the chat, that's me. I'm not logged into Tomcat on the computer. So
But yeah, like we got good matchups, like playoff implications. You got the Chiefs, Houston. That's going to be a good game, like football game.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills, Buffalo, Bengals, Jacksonville, Indy. Like all these games mean something.
Yeah, and that's always fun when it actually matters, and it's not just like meaningless football where you're like worried that your players aren't going to do very well because they're in a game where neither team really cares what's going on and they're just kind of like evaluating other stuff. Like you have guys where it actually matters to what happens every single week because we're in crunch time now, especially because like we're talking about fantasy playoffs. These guys are really going like they have a couple weeks left and that's it.
And the Bears Green Bay, which is a real big game.
I'm thinking that's going to be a high scoring one.
And Jaden Reed's back.
Yes, he is. I'm not going to lie. I feel 50-50 about that because I don't think he's going to do great right off the bat. But at the same time, I had him on.
He probably scored a touchdown though.
But bro, I had him in a couple leagues where I had to drop like decent players I was playing off waivers. Like, you know what I mean? Like the waiver warriors where they're actually good. And I'm just like, but they're not better than Reed though. Like I gotta drop him for the what if. I didn't know until this morning that Rome was out.
Yeah, Rome's out.
Well,
DJ Moore, fire him up. Luther Burden.
DJ Moore and Luther Burden. If you're desperate, I'm not saying play him over established stars. I'm saying if you're one of those teams, like my one team I talk about all the time where I lost Hill and Neighbors, and I'm snake bitten, and I literally am just using different wide receivers every week, he's worth a look. Because this might be a high score. And also Colson Loveland might have a good week.
I was just gonna say him, but
sorry, I didn't mean to take it over on you.
Didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you should next time.
Yeah, Colson Loveland for sure.
Yep.
And I think we talked about this Wednesday. I said that the Seahawks Atlanta game is going to be like crazy high scoring, and it's going to be more on the Seattle side.
Yeah. But you're right. I think it'll be one of those games where they have to score to keep up. They can't just like walk through and just like eat the clock.
It's going to be probably like a 40-27 type game. Atlanta trying to come back, but doesn't work.
Yes, but I'm not going to be like, oh my God, if Atlanta somehow wins, because it's like one of those, I almost said it's one of those interspecies wars. It's a bird war.
Bird war.
No, but the fact that they beat the Bills, it's possible. But the Seattle defense is way better than the Bills right now.
Well, I hope you're wrong because that's my mid-season pick for the day so far. I haven't looked at anything.
Are you in any survivor pools, or have you been eliminated from all of them?
I'm still in live in this one.
I'm in none.
One you made.
I'm in none. I got eliminated from all of them, and the only one I'd still probably be in, it was the one where I forgot to pick a team, and then by the time I realized that the only game was the Monday game, I picked the Cowboys and they lost.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Tampa or Seattle. Really is the only one I really feel comfortable. Maybe I already used Denver, so I can't use them.
How shitty does it feel having to keep playing Jefferson?
I used the Chargers. Yeah, it's terrible, but I'm playing them just in case.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't have another choice.
In one league, I really don't have.
What if you have to play Jefferson or Olave?
Olave.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, it's the quarterback, man. He's like Jefferson, you were saying, he's not quarterback proof now. So
Jefferson or Barkley in a flex. You know what I mean?
Barkley.
You're on Barkley, even though Barkley's having a bad.
Yeah, but I'd still go Barkley.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Who do I have to start? I got Jefferson, Gainwell, or Franklin.
Gainwell and Jefferson.
That's what I mean. I think. No, those Jefferson, are that's the three I get to choose for one.
The Jefferson. Oh, you only have one spot?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, crazy enough, the person who's probably going to score the most is probably going to end up being Gainwell. Because with the hurt wrist from Rodgers and everything, he might just chuck it, or he might not chuck it. He might
dump it.
Dump it. I meant to say, yeah.
I might put him instead of Woody Marks.
I am playing Gainwell in a handful of leagues.
I'm going to play him over Woody Marks.
Yeah, Woody Marks scares me a little bit.
I mean, Baltimore. Yeah, he's playing, but he's banged up. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate running backs like that because he's either going to have a great game or you don't play him and then he does, or you do play him and then he ends up giving you like 6 points and you're like,
Oh, thank God. I can't believe it, dude. I made the playoffs in that freaking Hammer of the Gods league.
I saw that. Are you already? Clinched. I'm pretty sure everybody in that league's already
clinched. We're all locked up. That's why I was freaking out earlier.
For seed at this point.
This dude, he picked up. I dropped Jaden Daniels because I was like, "Fuck this guy, he ain't coming back." And he scooped him, and then I'm playing him the last week, and he's playing him.
Dude, there's a couple people who dropped Jaden Daniels. There's a couple people who dropped. Who else was it? There's another guy who's not out for the season. Godwin. I saw Godwin get dropped in a lot, and like he hasn't really come to fruition. But if he has a good week this week and next week, then he's playable. They're on. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Daniels' schedule isn't that great moving forward, so
it's not.
I'm not too worried about it.
Before he even got hurt, there was already talk about how bad his schedule was. So, like, you know what I mean? People were already doubting him because he didn't have Terry and he wasn't playing the same before he even got hurt. And people forgot about that because he got hurt. And I feel like that happens a lot. We see a guy get hurt and everybody forgets the 3-4 weeks that people were talking crap about the guy being like, oh, he's not going to do this. He's not going to do this. He gets hurt. And also people are like, he's coming back. We got Jaden Daniels coming back. And it's like, yeah, but weren't you guys the same people saying that he had a crap schedule and that it wasn't good to play him? Now you want to play him in those same exact games, but you also have him coming back on injury.
Wild.
Yep.
Oh.
That could have been bad.
Let's see what we got going on here. All right. So Pittsburgh, Baltimore. What do you expect to see from this game? Where are your studs? Where are your duds? How you see this going?
Unfortunately, because where you drafted him and because he has the ability to get a touchdown or go off, you have to play DK Metcalf and you're not going to feel good about it.
Absolutely not.
I like Warren still. I think he's capped by the fact that Kenneth Gainwell, the real Kenny G, is actually pretty good. And he was I think he might have been held back in Philadelphia. And that might actually work out to, the betterment for the future of his career if he can find the right team. I have a couple, one more contract in a couple of years with somebody. But he didn't get used up too much in Philly. He's good.
He is good. Ooh, SARS. SARS got a question. Pull it up.
All right.
Pat Bryant or Wicks?
Bryant.
With the return of Reed, I'm going Pat Bryant.
That was my reason. I let you say it when you were saying. I was like, I'm just gonna let him take it. I'm pretty sure we have the same reason.
Yeah, I mean,
we have the same reason. Ooh.
Wicks is hot. Wicks is hot right now, but I'm still gonna go Pat Bryant.
I have to agree, but also don't be mad at us if Wicks has 2 touchdowns.
If it happens, yeah, we apologize.
You know what? No, I take that back. SARS, if you are in a must-win, you got to figure it out, and the rest of your team is pretty balanced. I might go Wicks because he has the potential for touchdowns, whereas Pat Bryant's probably going to give you 5 to 8 points depending on your scoring type.
I was going to say like 7 to 10.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go 7 to 10. I'm okay with 7 to 10. because of that, I do actually think you might want to go Wicks because Wicks has it's like, what is your
Bryant has the
intention?
floor. Wicks has the ceiling.
That's what I was going to say. Wicks might give you 0, but he might give you 22. So, yeah, no,
That's a good question. Very good question.
Very good question. Once I really thought about it, I had to change my mind. I almost just kind of
a must win.
If I'm in a must win, I put Wicks, and if Bryant has a good game, I'm not mad at myself. It's as simple as that. I've become very, I don't want to say zen because it sounds corny, but I've been very like balanced with, okay, I'm making this move because of this. And if it happens, I need big points right there. He just said it right there. He at the same exact time he said it.
And Bears pass defense sucks. So yeah,
you go Wicks because Wicks has multiple touchdown ability. He's an actual touchdown threat. And we don't know how much Reed's going to be used. And was Reed normally a touchdown guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
But he doesn't play the same part of the field as Wicks.
No. He's more of like a gadgety guy, but they'll get him the ball in space type of guy. You know what I mean?
Also, when we
ask he's like a home run hitter, kind of.
We ask ourselves, who's out there on 2 wide receiver sets? Because remember, Reed wasn't before. The whole knock
and he's coming off the injury. He might not be like full go either. I didn't
before the injury, the knock on him was that when they ran 2 wide receiver sets, he sat. So who's the other person? Well, probably Dobbs. It's probably Watson and Dobbs, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I forgot about Watson coming back.
Yeah, Watson's been back and been doing awesome. So
I feel that, SARS.
I feel the last 2 weeks.
We were just talking about the fact that I have a league where I lost Connor, Neighbors, and Hill, and I've just been scraping by with waiver guys. Hope Steelers lose out and other teams can grab it. Oh,
that's not happening, dude. He's staying, and you're
screwed. Steel City doesn't want Tomlin anymore.
That's juicy, but no, he's not going anywhere, bud.
Oh, get on DraftKings, guys.
Yeah, do the DraftKings. I did that a while ago. I did that like 2 days ago.
I did mine probably like an hour ago.
I'm gonna look at it before we go. But
you know what really sucks is if Gadsden has a good game. I don't think he will because Philly's good against the tight end. But the fact that Gadsden was so hot and then he got a little banged up and then he's been bad ever since.
Faded off, yeah. Well,
Herbert got banged up
too. So
yeah, I benched him in almost every league. So that's why I'm saying it'll suck if he has a really good game because then I'm gonna have multiple leagues where he could have made a difference. I still can't believe I hit the Benjamin before and didn't realize it, and then started the show and then did the intro with it held in.
All right, now the Bengals Bills. I love this game. High scoring, fantasticness in the snow. It's gonna be amazing.
Is it gonna be snowy?
It's gonna be snowy. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, really? Siberian tigers, obviously in Siberia. No, no.
Snow. Yep. 1 p.m.
Yep, I just thought at the same time. Yep.
So that should be an awesome game.
Oh,
awesome.
It's already been reported, guys. For the people who are waiting for an hour before the game, Olave is officially active. He had a back injury where he wasn't really injured. He just had a sore back, and they were resting him. They were like, there's no reason to have him practicing. He knows the plays.
Huh. Patriots bye week. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I was saying it feels good as a Patriots fan with the late. We were saying how we don't like late bye weeks for real football and for fantasy especially. But as far as it goes for the Patriots when they have a great record and now they get to rest, they feel great.
Yes. Number one seed, baby.
Some of these teams
number one seed.
Some of these teams are probably like resentful. They're
the playoffs.
there's teams that are like, oh, if we had a week 8 bye or week 9 bye, we would have been rested, and this guy wouldn't have got hurt, or this guy wouldn't have got. You know what I mean? Like, there's those certain teams that are like talking like that. I went Baker. I went Steel City. I have a must-win matchup, and I went Baker. Aren't the Cardinals going against the Rams?
Yes.
And they have a very good defense. I'm just worried. Listen, if Brissett wants to keep cooking up brisket, that's great. But I'd rather bake.
Tampa needs a win too.
I'd rather bake today than cook brisket.
Absolutely, I'm with you. 100%.
There's a chance that brisket's going to get smoked today.
Baker.
The Rams have a good, competent defense that has held out a lot of positions. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Baker.
No, Knicks.
Baker.
Knicks. If Brissett does well, guys, he does well. It's not a big deal. It's cool.
I'm gonna split it. I'm gonna go Brissett on that one. I mean, I want to play Knicks, but matchup wise, Brissett has the better matchup.
I'm really. This is a pro Rams defense.
They're good, but they just lost last week to the Panthers.
Right now, why don't we do something on the spot? Let's dissect each quarterback that's faced the Rams in the last couple weeks. Not the whole season, just the last couple weeks. All right. Okay. So
look at Bryce Young.
Was that the really good one? Good week?
Yeah, that last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm going Brissett. Chiefs need to play some defense, and their Denver's offense isn't like electric or anything. So I'm going Brissett with his rate of passing he's having, and now he doesn't have to worry about Kyler coming back. I feel like he's just gonna let it fly. I'm with you.
Steel City, I forgot about that. To be honest, I did not play Young, and I'm just so used to Tet doing well that I didn't look at what happened in the game. That's what 100% on me.
He had one catch for 43 yards and a touchdown to win the game. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. That was a game-winning touchdown.
Yeah. I'm still going Baker over Brissett, though.
Yeah, I'm still going Baker over Brissett, too. But when it comes to Brissett Knicks, I'm going Brissett. Strictly because Knicks hasn't been overly great. He's just been sufficient.
And then going Baker, against I feel like if I lose, it's because something weird happened in the game or he got hurt. Whereas
he's going
Brissett,
against Vegas, I guess.
Him
I don't
melting
know.
down. But you're right. Know. If Young did that, there's a chance Brissett does it too. But then there's no Marvin Harrison.
But Vegas.
Pro Michael Wilson.
Vegas, though.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I should probably add Michael Wilson to my DK.
Smirk you. I'm going back on what I said. I'm taking Knicks.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All that shit. And I said I take Baker and Knicks in both. And you
Yeah, I had to switch it up.
What if he left?
Baker and Knicks.
What if he heard what you said and then he left?
I'll text him right now. I'll send him a message. But it's Vegas, though.
That's so funny.
But it's Vegas.
Are you going Cortland Sutton or Michael Wilson with no Marv?
Michael Wilson.
Even with Sutton facing the 27th?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I did too, and I was second guessing myself.
Because you always got to think of like how they're playing now as well. Like the yearly stat looks good, but it might not actually be that good.
Steel City says he goes Brissett over Knicks.
I get it. But I'm banking on it this week.
It happens. Steel City, I don't know if you've listened to the pod last couple times, but I have this one league where it's the first league I ever joined. So it's like one of the most like really sentimental, important to me leagues. And I only have one loss, and it's the week that Dak and Pickens went on by. And I picked JJ McCarthy. So sometimes you just pick the wrong QB. I had a chance to pick Young, and he did decent that week. I had a chance to pick up another guy. I forgot who it was, who was a streamer. It might have even been Brissett, to be honest. And I went JJ McCarthy for whatever reason. I think I had already stashed him because he had a good matchup or something stupid. I don't even know. Maybe I waited till last minute, and people just grabbed before me.
Oof, snowing like a bastard in Buffalo.
I got lucky. When I went to the Buffalo game, it was super warm, and everybody that was there, it was super nice. And they were like, oh, yeah, it's usually so cold. And it was, I mean, I got all bundled up, and then it wasn't even, it was probably like 57 degrees or something like that. It was like pretty decent.
I feel like Chase Brown's going to have a day today.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope so. I'm playing him in DK.
No, but Bengals need a win to stay alive.
Yeah, I really like playing fantasy players on teams that are in like actual in real life must wins where it actually matters what they do. I love that so much.
That's why I'm in favor of Baker this week.
We got really lucky that one year with COVID when DeMar Hamlin got killed in the game pretty much. And then the game ended and it was like on a fantasy playoff or fantasy champion. I think it was a fantasy championships. And we had to do a week 18 replay of the players to do like a bunch of our leagues like voted on doing, okay, we'll take the fantasy points from their next game. And by chance, both teams were playing games that actually mattered. So there wasn't like a controversy like, oh, one of them sitting guys, or it just happened to work out. That was such a weird year. I hope that nothing like that ever happens.
See, I get scared when that shit happens because then I'm like, I don't want to play the game where like the two teams both need to win. I feel like the defenses are going to turn it up and it's not going to be a shootout. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Possible. Yep.
But this Buffalo, I can't wait to watch this game. I'm so pumped.
Yeah, there's a couple games I'm pretty excited about. I'll probably put Red Zone on though, because that's usually just what I do.
Yeah, no, I usually watch CBS for the 1 o'clock and Fox for the 4 o'clock, and I watch Sunday Night Football. So whatever the locals are giving me, or if I'm in motion, I'll watch my phone.
Would you say you're waiting all day for a Sunday night?
Yeah. And I say that every time I watch Sunday Night Football too. I'm like, oh, I sing that song. I'm like, oh, now I know it's on.
I'm kind of sad.
Carrie Underwood singing away. Let's go.
For Dynasty wise, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sad about Raheed Shaheed getting traded to the Seahawks and then just not gonna lose.
Horrible.
It was literally just the Saints like dumping him off, and like he had to
go die over there.
Jesus. Yeah,
it was such a waste of another guy. Now he's just returning kicks. It's like Jesus.
I hope he goes to another team next year and gets another shot because he was good, dude. I hope it's not one of those things that we just watched his like dynasty value go from like mid to high wide receiver to now he's like nothing. Like I might panic and sell him in every single league now.
Whew. I don't know if anybody would buy, but you'd have to sell low.
I might even take a third round, fourth round pick at this point because I'm worried he's nothing.
Yeah, I would probably take a lower player in a third, like a lower
player. Yeah, something like that. Now, you're going to feel dumb if you panic and do that, and then all of a sudden he's fine. But I've just seen so many players go from relevant to nothing that it does worry me.
Well, I mean, if he's there and, like, say Cup's not going to be there next year, maybe he does something. You got Torrey Horton was good before he went to IR.
If not going to be there, then I'm okay with it. It all just depends on
Dynasty-wise.
If Seattle traded for him and then re-signs him, even if it's like not an expensive deal, if they like, sorry, I dropped something. If they sign him to a deal, that's totally cool. I'm just saying, like, I'm worried they traded for him because they're going to go for a playoff run this year, and then next year they just dump him and let him go. And they're just like, oh, see you later. We traded barely anything for you. Who cares? A couple Shahid lovers just left. We literally lost like 3 people immediately when.
Oh, sorry.
That being said, it is 12-17, so some of them might be cutting out to go finish lineups and
setting lineups.
Those 1205 waivers.
Yeah. I don't think I put any in, so I think I'm safe with that.
I did not put any in at all. I'm good. Oh, good.
This Jacksonville game should be interesting too.
Yeah.
Jacksonville 8-4, Indy 8-4.
And obviously it's divisional too, so there's familiarity and it's really matters to them. Like it's not just like, oh, games matter, but like those are, we don't need to describe it. The rivalry games just matter more. They really
right. Do. And I'm hoping Taylor goes off today. Like I need it so bad.
There's a reason
I need him to have like a 40 burger today.
Hell yeah. I hope he does. I have him in a bunch. There's a reason that you see teams that are like 2-7 coming in, and then all of a sudden they beat a team that's like 9-2. You know what I mean? Like they beat somebody who's got a better record because they're just like, oh, it's a rivalry game, and
yeah. But Jonathan Taylor, baby, let's effing go.
I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. Not 48 points. I'm at for a good game. Yep.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, indeed. Let's see.
Whoa.
I don't see anything too relevant. I'm just scouring some news. You got anything you're
negative?
Seeing
London's out. That's pretty biggest news, really.
I promise it'll be the last time that I mention it.
Devin Neal,
how happy I am that I didn't listen to you guys.
Oh, with the Jonathan Taylor and Drake London.
Yeah. Now the only thing that does suck, I kept Josh Allen because it's a super flex and it was weird keeper rules because I drafted him a couple years. I don't know why the rules were the way they were. I think it was like it's a home league super flex. So like the 1 year nobody grabbed the quarterback in the first round or something, and I was at the end of the turn, so I purposely grabbed Josh Allen in the second round to make his keeper value better. So then I got to keep him 2 years as a second round pick, but then now you get to keep the same spot, but then it's 2 years and you can't keep him anymore. So I kept Josh Allen in the second round because obviously, but then now looking back, I could have had Jonathan Taylor in the 4th and JSN in the 8th. So I say that as I'm the number 1 ranked team. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, all right. We have 2 weeks going. We have 2 weeks of this to go over because we actually didn't do an episode last week. Right? Am I wrong about that? Pretty sure we got to do 12 and if I'm wrong, let
13.
me know. Yeah.
Yeah, because Waga won. He didn't win last week. Oh, last time we did one. So
yeah.
This is week 12.
Yeah, who you beat?
He beat me.
No. I wasn't looking at the
my
screen,
horrible
sorry.
team.
I wasn't even trying to be funny. I wasn't looking at the screen.
So Drake May did Swift sucked.
Oh yeah, Kamara got hurt on you.
Kamara sucked.
God damn it, Kamara ended up being.
Jefferson
You know what's really funny?
sucked.
Kamara is one of those guys. So I was talking earlier about who was I talking? I was talking with somebody about how there's funny players that I really wanted, and then I got upset. Oh, I was talking with Baby Tony about this. There's players that I was upset that I kept getting sniped on, and then as the season progressed, they weren't good, and I actually got saved because the person I grabbed instead. Like, there's so many leagues where I'm like, oh, I want a DK, and I didn't get him, and then I was like, I guess I'll take George Pickens. And George Pickens is like great, and then DK ended up just not being that great. So sorry. I didn't say that.
So he beat me just about every spot.
Well, except for
there.
Your boy. Your boy definitely put up for you, dude.
He did. He tried. Everybody else did
Warren
nothing.
tried.
I didn't have anybody to play really either. So trash.
Wait, go back down. Look at Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, 31. I know. I wouldn't have started Stafford over May anyway.
That's the point I want to bring up. To the people watching
who don't
like this, never have regret when the choice you picked was the good choice. It was the choice that should have been made, and he just happened to your second quarterback happened to do better, and you would have won if it was because you would have had 135. So like you would have won, but that does not matter. Never feel bad about that, guys. I spent so many years of my fantasy career, quote unquote, being mad at myself and being upset about like, oh, if I had done this, and if I had done this, if I had done this, and then shut up. None of that matters, dude. You played the best play that you could have played, and it didn't work out, and it is what it is. I just want to say that because some people get too hard on themselves, and I used to be like that.
All right, so Giants fan versus Lord Davis.
Lord Davis, wow,
walloped him.
Might be one of the top scorers ever in the league. I doubt we reach 200 that often.
I mean, this looks like a pretty good matchup. It's for half of the team. Rome, Andrews didn't do nothing. Stevenson didn't do nothing. That was. I think this was a 12 was a sucky bye week too.
Yeah, it was. There was a few that could be classified as bye-mageddon, where they had like good either a lot of teams or just by chance the teams that were off were fantasy rich teams.
You versus Sweaty Pete.
Yeah.
Ooh, you had a big game from someone somewhere.
Yeah, who do you think?
I'm waiting for it.
Who do you think it was?
There it is.
It was literally look at JMO goosed me. It was the Pickens. I already
Pickens
said
Dak.
the game expected. Remember we might have So he had Golden, and then I had Jameson goose me, so we just blanked each other there. And then I happened to I put in Wilson, which that morning we had talked about it, and on the podcast I was on my phone and put Wilson in. And because we were waiting to hear if Jacobs was going to play or not.
Yeah.
And then I put Wilson in, and then by chance between Wilson and the Pickens Dak stack is what won me that week. 100%.
Absolutely.
14 was his highest. What is Yeah, 14. Oh no, that's Brock Purdy. Never mind. 11 Kelsey. Yeah, he
had no chance.
That's fair. Well, it makes him feel better if, like, no matter what, he wouldn't have won. Kelsey just had a bad year this year. He had a really good year last year. It happens. He'll be back next year.
Smirk you versus first pick Kelsey.
Yep.
First pickle.
Oh, I just saw what Steel City said. Yeah, I was definitely Steel City was the one who said he was Jonathan Taylor. I should say that. It wasn't everybody in the general chat. It was everybody but me and Steel City. Everybody else was like London. Yep, Bijan.
ETN still just trucking along, dude.
Yeah, that was a good one. Romeo Dobbs. Some weeks you get double digits. Some weeks you get 4.8.
Yeah. Just a good, solid week for that team. Nice, solid win against a bum. Sorry, but that's bum style. Bum styley.
Nah. He lost major guys. I forgot who it was.
He did. But he's still at the bottom. Can't change that.
All
Steel
right.
versus
City.
SARS.
That's a very important matchup too.
Gibbs with the 60 burger.
Yep.
McBride doing McBride type things. Greg Dortch, start of the week.
DK.
Oh, never mind. Chamir Dyke, start of the week. DK, whatever, however you say it.
CDK.
DDK. MGK. His cousin.
Ugh.
I mean, no real misses.
Funny thing, one comment
DJ
about
Moore.
One thing about MGK, I'll say, the actual MGK guy. I actually have an ex-girlfriend that, like, once she said something about him being hot, I actually lost attraction to her, and that was the beginning of the end. I was like, ugh. That's real. I'm not even trying to be a dick. Like, that was the beginning of the end. I was like, all right, so Coon. Okay, can we please acknowledge we need to focus on the quarterbacks. The two of the arguable best quarterbacks of this generation as far as fantasy goes, and they single digit when they face off against each other. What are the chances?
They just do so bad lately. Gainwell with 20, Tracy with 20, Walker, one guy with a solid point, solid output. Rasheed Rice, Godwin, Mooney showing up with no London. Diggs, Ferg, or Hawk. Hawk's hot and cold this year, depending on their quarterback situation, whoever it may be for the week.
Agreed.
Theo, Puka, Devontae Smith, Goddard. Goddard's been a massive disappointment in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I'm actually hoping for an overcorrection this week.
CD and Kill. Pulled it out. Donald on the bench. Hunt on the bench. That wouldn't have helped. Tough week.
Absolutely.
Hey. Guys out here spoiling stuff.
Oh man. We call him Das Spoiler. Yay. Hey, Pittman or Neal?
Doing Drake May things. That's what's up. Caleb Williams doing Caleb Williams things.
Yeah.
Swift with a bounce back week. McCaffrey with a solid week, but not as good as his previous week. Harvey had a breakout game, and it looks like nothing, like he did nothing, but he scored 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, and then you catch some passes, and also in our scoring format, the first downs. You got
3,
a couple of those.
Genty, solid game.
0.1 a carry.
Fantasy wise. Pittman with a dud.
Yep.
Juwan Jennings. Jefferson with another dud. JSN with a dud. That's not very normal.
That is not very JSN-y.
No. Schultz beat out Colston Loveland. I wish I could start Schultz when he actually does good. Oh, wait, I did. Ha!
That's funny.
Deebo Samuel and Wandale.
You're like,
Jalen
I would
Warren,
as you have him.
Tootin. Bucky Irving. Terry. Kick my butt.
Yep.
Singletary on the bench. That would have helped. Evan Ingram.
Ingram and Henry. Booty.
But, I mean, you're not playing him over those guys, right?
I mean, it happens when you're not an actual, booty guy.
Maybe Tootin out the booty. No. Giants fan versus.
No, I was messing with you. Booty. So I was just like, oh yeah. Well, I mean, when you're not actually a booty fan,
Tootin' booty.
That is true.
T-Law with the 27 burger. I mean, I like that. I like that a lot. Jalen Hurts.
Man.
James Cook. Kyron Williams. This is going to be a kind of a James Cook kind of day, too, I think.
Look at that matchup. Javonta and Devonta. Javonta and I was looking at
oh, he's back. AJ Brown back.
He back, dude. He back.
Devontae Adams doing Devontae Adams things, just catching touchdowns.
Yeah, I know. For real.
With a nice return week.
Going for legacy at this point.
Waddle to Turdsley.
Enough where you're not like crazy done, but like you're not happy.
I mean, I don't expect a good game from him either this week because Tua is not very good in the cold weather.
Yeah.
Andrews, Barner. Barner's been solid this year, I'll have to say.
Yeah.
Bretton Strange, too.
See, Brent's active, like,
part of
because we have tight end premium. Like, I have multiple leagues where I'm just straight up using him as a flex.
Yep. Miss Kincaid. Jacoby Myers blew up. I think we were talking about that, and I was like, I don't see Jacoby Myers doing too much. And then, bam!
What did I say?
You said, I think he's going to do fine.
Dude, I anytime he gets brought up, I'm always pro him. I'm always like, dude, respect him. So,
Jordan Love on the bench. Yuck.
Yep.
Zach Ertz on the bench.
Yep.
I'm going to play Pacheco. I mean, also put Pacheco.
That's true.
Sweaty Pete. First pick, Kelsey. Almost lost to the bum.
Needed Mahomes.
Burrow. Burrow's back, baby. Burrow's back.
Burrow is back. And I have T. Higgins and Chase in a lot of leagues, so let's go.
Okay, we got DeMont still relevant.
Yeah, I see he lost Burrow for most of the season.
Woody Marks, he's been up and down. I can't really trust him. Hendo, same. But he's solid, been solid since they started giving him the ball. It was a bad game from Jacobs, but he was banged up.
Yeah.
Jaden Higgins is starting to break out. Demario Douglas with a solid 7-point game. That's good for him.
Amon-Ra. That was where he got hurt.
Out. Yeah. And
Nico. Oh, that was another thing. Nico's failed him most of the season. And then randomly with Mills most of the season. Or not most of the season, but when he had Mills, he came on. And then now he's good with Stroud. But like, man, it's funny.
Now he's back.
Mills.
Kelsey's starting to turn it on towards the end of the year.
Yep.
Warren's he's solid, but he's not as hot as he was in the beginning of the season. Mac Hollins. Yeah, Dubs is touchdown dependent, but he likes to get them. So Travis Etienne, Gadsden, Fannin, Shepard.
Gadsden's one of those guys, like, I'll start him if he's like my only tight end, but like if I have another option, I'm going him until he turns it back on.
Omarion Hampton's active this week.
Yes. Yep. Firing him up. I'm at the volition that I don't think they'd fire him up unless they were ready to give him what they needed. I got completely piss pounded. It just is what it is. I'm not even sad about it. It's just one of the best teams just beat me by a lot. I'm in a weird position where like I'm pretty sure I need to win to get in, but I think there is like a weird scenario where like if one or two teams lose and I lose, then it doesn't matter. I might still make it in. It's weird. I'm not feeling good about it. Everybody knows I lost a lot of guys or a couple guys here and doing my best. That's all I can do.
Looking at it from here, it doesn't look like you would lose, but you did because of these things down here.
Yeah. And then Tez, and then Parker Washington got hurt. Nobody on my bench really felt like I should have played him.
Pitts. But you wouldn't have played him.
Pitts was the only one where like I wouldn't have played him over Parker Washington, but if I did, I still wouldn't have won. It would have been like 150 something. I still would have lost by like 17. So it's not even like where I'm like, oh no, I made this bad mistake. Nah, it is what it is. This is a good matchup right here.
Cam Ward, Lamar.
He won by a lot, but like most of their guys, it looks like he had a couple guys just outperform him.
Achan, Gibbs, Devin Neal, Manungai, Riche Rice going off.
Yeah, there it is.
DJ Moore, Ibuka, getting the targets, just not getting the catches and touchdowns. McBride doing McBride things. A little bit of life for Ferg. Kamani, Puka, nothing, 6. Pollard, Kittle, Bryce Young on the bench. Slayton.
Oh yeah, this is probably the time he was talking about where he benched Bryce.
Stroud versus Allen. Allen with a little bit of a bounce back. Barkley,
yeah, like good, but not like what we want from Josh Allen for how high you drafted him.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna say, like, I want you to be happy in life and everything, Josh Allen, but like I don't want to hear you say stuff like, "Oh, my wife has let me know that I'm more than a football player." It's like, yeah, we know that. Everybody knows that you're more than a football player, but right now you're in your career prime. This is all you should eat, sleep, and breathe.
Wow, this is underwhelming.
Maybe there's time to put a deal on something else.
Chuba on the bench. I mean, you wouldn't start him anyway. You didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Pierce, he's been hot.
Pierce is somebody that, like I told you in the league that I lost, neighbor Hill. I grab Pierce and I play him every week. The champion. See what I mean? Like, there's a chance I lose and I still make the playoffs, but there's also a chance I lose and I don't make the playoffs. It all depends on what happens with. I don't think Giants fan can outscore me. I think it really just comes down to if either one of Steel City or Stars, I think it is, lose. There's a chance I could lose and still make it. But if one of those lose and I win, then. But I'm in a close matchup. But I've had guys, Dak
if he loses, you're safe.
But Dak had a good game. It would be really funny if I lost to the 2-11 team, and that was the reason I didn't make the playoffs.
Greetings from 10th place. Oh, Ryan.
Hey, man, everybody has years where stuff happens. I have leagues where 3 of my top 5 picks are all hurt. So.
All right, let's start winding this down. I know we got 5 minutes, but we got to do stuff. Unless you want to hang, we can do the snake my draft.
Pitch.
SMD debut.
Yeah, we're gonna do that Thursday. I've already met a couple people. I'm waiting for their response if they're gonna be guests. If they can't be guests, then I'm gonna ask more other people. But I wanted to ask the generals first. Give them a crack at it.
We'll do Wednesday too for the Dynasty show.
Yeah, we'll do Wednesday for the Dynasty show, and then Thursday we'll do Snake My Draft. But that's a different YouTube channel.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Good luck to everyone. I hope if you're playing me, you lose. Per usual, But good luck to all of you in your playoff endeavors if you're there.
Let me turn the thing
Give me some good football to watch today for sure. I'm very excited about that.
A little speech.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to watch football. I'm ready to set my DraftKings lineup finally. And yeah, let's go.
Not worried about your team losing because they're on bye.
Yeah, that's the best part. I can just watch and enjoy football today. very excited.
You get to be like those fans of the Broncos when they were like on bye and they had a good record and they were like bragging about it, like whose record so and so and they're not losing this week. That's like what Broncos can do. You were the ones they're talking about.
I gotta
Oh
take a
man.
shower. I went to the gym already.
All right, guys. Well, for the most part, we like to hit an hour, but I don't think one episode of not hitting an hour fully is going to really kill us. So.
Good luck. Enjoy your day.
Good luck. Shout out to
Be
whoever
safe.
just popped in right as we're saying bye. And, good luck. Hopefully you make the playoffs, as Pip said, unless you're playing me.